Jai Gurudev. Today's satsang with Gurudev is being webcast live. We have thousands joining us online from 120 countries via Gurudev's YouTube channel and the Art of Living app. Gurudev, today we have with us Rodrigo Canelas. He's originally from Portugal but left 19 years ago and has since been exploring the world, visiting more than 70 countries. He's the host of a personal transformation talk show called Something Bigger, where he travels the world to interview inspiring leaders. Today, with Gurudev's insights, he would like to explore how to cultivate inner peace while making a positive impact on the world. Gurudev, with your permission, he would like to ask a few questions.
Yeah.
गुरुदेव कैसे हो? Gurudev, 15 years ago, I came to India searching for something which I was not sure what it was. I sat in silence at your satsangs in Rishikesh, and you planted the seeds of spirituality. So I'm very grateful for that and grateful for being here with you. Thank you.
Bonito.
Sorry?
É bonito.
Muito bonito.
Muy bonito.
Gurudev, people ask you so many questions, but is there a question that you are rarely asked, but you wish more people ask you because it's important for their spiritual journey?
I wish more people ask themselves, who am I? Or what is the purpose of life? If many people start asking this question, it can remove a lot of cobwebs that surrounds the mind and the challenges that one faces in life.
I love that. And people keep coming here, they ask you a lot of questions, they go home, and then they keep doing the same mistakes, lost in their mind, in their emotions, and then they keep coming again and ask you the same questions. Sometimes don't you feel a little bit tired and you would like to ask them, smile and ask them, I told you so.
You know, question answers is just an excuse to spend time. We convey more through the vibrations, more through something subtle which cannot be comprehended by minds, can't be described in words. So, I would prefer everyone sit in silence and communicate in a non-verbal communication in silence. But not everyone is used to that silent communication. So we keep engaging ourselves and talking something, and all these questions and answers are just nothing. To me, it's just a passing time and doesn't mean much.
Thank you. In your book, Intimate...
But still you can ask questions.
Thank you, I will do that. In your book, Intimate Notes for a Sincere Seeker, you mention that surrendering is not an act, but is a state of being. I understand it intellectually, but I cannot feel it in my heart. How do I go about surrendering?
Just remember when you were a child in your mother's lap, how did you feel? Or when you were walking with your dad, holding the hand of your dad, and how did you feel? Or after a journey, you come back home and just relax in your couch at home or in your bed. How do you feel? Totally at home.
Yeah.
And that's what it is all about. When you have no barriers, no formalities, nothing that you need to show off to somebody or prove yourself about. You don't need to prove your love, you don't need to prove your ability, you don't need to prove anything. You're just being yourself, and that is the state of oneness.
Yeah, and you mentioned it's not about something that you want to surrender. You are already surrendered.
Yeah,
That's
that is already there. You simply have to shed the boundaries that you have put to yourself.
Yeah.
You simply have to let go of the barriers or the veil that you have created for yourself. Yeah.
So you mentioned that our mind is like a monkey. It's like drunk, stung by a scorpion, and haunted by a ghost. Like, how do we go about calming the mind if our mind looks like a zoo?
You be like a banana, the monkey will come to you. Be like a banana, the monkey will come to you. We think the mind is our problem, actually not. Mind is its nature. Its nature is to waver. I would say that your mind is like a king, and you have to give him the right seat, a proper seat. Then he'll sit. That is the very technique of meditation we teach. We give that little hints for mind, how to calm the mind down. And then, you experience such serenity, beauty, and harmony. It just wells up from within you.
In those moments when I might doubt myself and I feel I'm not good enough, what is something that can help me to shift my state to something more positive?
Self-doubt or doubt in others comes when our prana is low, the life energy is low. When the life energy is high, no doubt comes. You don't doubt anybody because you are full of enthusiasm, full of energy. A doubt doesn't come close to you. The fact some doubt is creeping in shows that you are not in a place where it is high prana, or your mind is not in a place with the right, vibrations. It's all vibrations. Everything is vibrations, right?
I love that. I find there's a lot of misconceptions around spirituality. Maybe you can help us to understand what is not spirituality.
That from which you have no escape. The whole world, universe is made up of spirit, is in spirit, and everything is run by the spirit. And knowing that is spirituality. Like your body is made up of both matter and energy. You can say matter and spirit. Your body is made up of amino acid, carbohydrate, proteins. But your spirit is made up of compassion, love, and integrity, honesty, and enthusiasm, generosity, all these qualities, beauty. Whenever you appreciate beauty, it is because there is spirit inside you, that is spirituality. You are committed to truth, and you look for truth, and you expect truth from others. That is spirituality. And you have certain principles, you have integrity. You don't want your customers, you don't want your vendors to cheat you. And that is spirituality. And you don't want to cheat anybody, that is spirituality. So, all the values you can say is spirituality. In fact, here in the East, they have always said, you need to know the 5 elements first. That is earth, water, fire, air, ether, how they function. Then you have to know mind, intellect and memory. Then comes the self. So, spirituality is just one extension of material science. They are not opposite to each other. You know, in Sanskrit there is a saying, if someone is hungry, he will commit any wrong, any sin. So what sin he will not do? So, material and spiritual life, they go hand in hand. It's not one without the other, one after the other. Yeah.
Gurudev, I have one thing to tell you. Kya baate?
Huh?
Gurudev, especially in the West, there's a big separation between spirituality and business. And I truly feel that there's a lot of power when the two come together. Can you help us understand what's the potential when the two come together?
I have already mentioned in the previous answer. I know this is what you're going to ask me the next one. Business. Business, you don't want to do anything that your vendors do to you. You don't want your vendors to cheat you. You not cheating your customer is ethics, is morality, is business. You know, if you cheat others and in business, it's a two-ended thing. Every businessman at some place, he has vendors who supply him things. And then there are customers to whom he is answerable. You don't want your vendors to cheat you, right? So, but if you want to cheat your customers, you must remember that. I don't want my vendors to cheat me. I shouldn't cheat my customers too. So that morality or ethics in business is what is basic need. And spirituality is like the mother of all disciplines. Why? It is concerning you. If you ask me, what is the connection between health and business? I say, yes, a lot of. If you are healthy, only then you can do your business well. What is the point of, doing business and you getting sick? And you are defeating the purpose. Business is to bring you bliss.
Yeah.
Business is to bring you bliss and comfort. If it doesn't do you and you die only with tension till the last breath, then you have defeated the whole purpose of your business. So, and health is again related to spirituality. Spirituality is that which gives you confidence. You need confidence in business. In spirituality is that which gives you skill.
Yeah.
You need skill in business. Don't you need skill? Spirituality is that which gives you inner strength to face challenges. Don't you need strength to face challenges in business? You do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every business needs an intuitive ability. You are at crossroads. Sometimes you don't know whether you should invest here or not, whether you should do this or not. In this confusion, it is the spirituality which gives you right intuitive ability. So, that which gives you health, which gives you intuition, which gives you resilience and confidence to face challenges, and that makes you happy, and that makes you good in your relation with people. Who would not want it? And that's what the spirituality does. Yeah, isn't it?
That's a really wonderful answer. Thank you. Thank you so much. 15 years ago, you mentioned something that stayed with me till today. You mentioned, keep your money in your pocket, not in your mind. And that
Keep your ego.
In your ego, yeah. It was 15 years ago. So
don't show it to everybody all the time. It is very precious. Ego, I said yes. I keep saying, if you find you have an ego, don't try to eliminate it or erase it. Eliminating one's ego becomes a big ego. Just imagine someone says, oh, I have gotten rid of my ego. So, if you find you have an ego, don't have to feel sorry about it. You just see, ego, there is a difference between ego and self-confidence. Self-confidence will be with you even when you are alone. Okay. But for ego to exist, you need the other person. Oh. You need someone else to show them, oh look, I am somebody. Wow. And if you find that it is there, it's okay. Keep it in the pocket, I said. Yeah. Because there are so many people who are trying to get rid of ego, and they say, oh, I am nothing. And instead of getting rid of ego, they get rid of their self-confidence. And that's why I say, for God's sake, don't try to get rid of your ego. It doesn't stand at all. When you see there is something bigger than you, where is your ego? It just disappears. When you say there is a greater power, your ego cannot even stand there. It will simply dissolve because you see there is something greater. Yeah? Okay? One last question.
My last question is, I've been doing Sudarsha Kriya for the past 5 months every day. And it's been really important for me, grounding me, as I work on my business. But sometimes I find that going to create impact in the world affects my presence and also my joy in the moment. How do you balance by creating impact in the world while maintaining your peace?
Don't try to maintain your blissful state. Just let it be, Never mind if you get upset for a little while. No importo. It is okay. So, we just be very natural. If we try to hold on to something, then it becomes a strain on us.
Exactly.
You will see by your regular practice, the bliss and the joy simply oozes out of it. It's like a flower which has fragrance. It doesn't make an effort to throw the fragrance out. It automatically spreads the fragrance. That's how I would say the effect of all that practice you do will shine through naturally in your work. So, no need to make a mood out of it, Sometimes you get upset, never mind, come back. Sometimes you get stressed, never mind, come back. So, that's why you have all this technique, Kriya, Sahaj Samadhi meditation. All that will help us to regain our original self.
Gurudev, that was wonderful. Thank you so much.
Bonito. Bonito. पता है bonito माने क्या पोर्चुगीज में? Beautiful. एक गाना भी, there is a song. E bonito, e bonito, e bonita. You know the song?
No.
You don't know the song? I was told it's a very famous song.
But I have to tell you that your Portuguese is quite on point.
Merci.
Thank
Gracias. Gracias.
you. Thank you.
Muchas gracias.